Here we go, night 2. So tonight we're gonna focus on just a couple of small things. I wanna get those lights up there off, get the globe taken down. Let's get the drive lines off, or drive line. Let's go ahead and remove the spare tire carrier and possibly the transmission cooler out tonight. Get the lines capped so we can start getting some of this dirt and stuff knocked down. Kind of wanna get parts off and clean as we go at the same time. And then we'll climb up top up there. Let's get the lights off the top, pull the mirrors off, and then I think I'll probably just do a little bit of cleaning, get some more dirt out of it, and that should be pretty good for tonight. I do have a timeline that this project has to be done in, so even if we just chip away on it, 15 minutes here, 40 minutes there, a couple hours there, before you know it, it'll be ready to be painted. I think I'm gonna call it there. I was gonna I really want to get those lights off, but I actually built an Allen wrench for those, and I'm pretty sure it's in one of my race bins, stowed away at the moment. And I gotta go and look at the wiring, because the way Matt has them wired is they're kind of paired up together. So I gotta cut back the heat shrink and find the connections. So that way when I cut them, it's an easy splice for him to put back together. But we got what we needed done back here. Got the globe off, rear chase lights down, overfill vent is out. We got the transmission cooler out, the overflow catch can for all the breathers, a front diff, rear diff, tranny transfer case, all that stuff's out. So I think what we'll tackle next is going to be get the fuel cell cage off, get the rear winch out, and then we'll probably go ahead and pull the fuel tank, drain the coolant, get the rear radiator out. And at that point, I think I'm probably gonna stop just for a little bit. And what I need to do is I need to get all this stuff cleaned up and boxed and put away. All these parts are still brand new. They're just really dirty. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. We'll get everything cleaned, oiled, put away, and then we'll probably go move forward to the dash area. The dash is going to be tricky. When we originally wired this chassis, I never thought I'd take it this far apart. So luckily, my buddy Matt, who does all the wiring for us, he's going to come over and look at where we can put a couple connections, because the dash actually won't come all the way out of the build, unfortunately. So we'll worry about that when we get there, but it does need to come all the way out, and that'll probably be the next thing we need to do, is get the overhead switch console down, get the dash all the way out, and then just do a ton of cleaning. And then hopefully by, I'd say probably next week, I'll have a pretty good amount of parts to go to the powder coater. I'm going to talk to Shane at the Cerakoting place and see if he can possibly Cerakote our front arms for our sway bar, our rear arms for our rear sway bar, trailing arms. There's some engine tubes that are removable. I like to do those, and I was going to powder coat the coolant tubes, but I might have him Cerakote that as well. So just start making a list of things to send out to powder coat and Cerakote. And then once all that stuff is out of here and the chassis is fully clean, we will pull the motor, tranny, transfer case, put the engine in the engine room, put it on a stand. Transmission will go out to get serviced, transfer case will get rebuilt. I'm going to try to put a different Atlas in this when it goes back together. We run a 3.8 low. It's way too low for what we use. I really want to run a 2.0. So I'm going to see if I can budget for a new transfer case. And then once, I think those are about the last of the hard parts. The front diff and rear diff are staying in, that I know of. And we'll pull the shocks and stuff, obviously, to clean those and clean up behind them. But once the motor, tranny, and transfer case is out, I'll cut those bars out of the back like I was talking about, and we'll get a little bit of fab work done there. Then we'll go onto the interior side, start rebuilding the interior, build all the new exterior body panels. Then we'll pull that stuff apart and we'll start painting. So, yeah, that's all I got for tonight anyway. We'll hit it again on, maybe tomorrow night or maybe this weekend. We'll see. Well, I forgot to start videoing what we're doing tonight, but we got to take a quick break and run up to the depot because I killed the shop vac on Monday cleaning out my Torchmate table. So we're going to run up, grab a shop vac, get back, get all this cleaned out. I want to get the radiator out tonight. And I think tomorrow night we're going to set it back on wheels and tires and roll it outside and do a lot more cleaning. Tucker started getting all the side panels off to get into the batteries, to get all that stuff cleaned up. Man, it looks like crap right now, but it'll be good. We'll get this all cleaned up and then start cutting all these little tabs out of there because the inner sheet metal that's going to go back in will be on Zeus fasteners. So let's go buy something. What are you thinking? Where's the littlest guy? Oh, there you go. $69.97. What do you think? Should we do a 6-gallon one?
I'm squirreling.
You're squirreling?
Yeah,
let's do this guy right here. Wanna do that one? 6-gallon, wet, dry.
This one would be a better.
4-gallon. That's only 4-gallon though. Yeah, let's do this one because it rolls around. It's got 4 casters. See that? 1, 2, 3, and then there's one hidden on the other side.
Suck it up and get a big one.
I'm not getting another big one. Because how many gallons is that? It's 9-gallon for $89. Oh, that's not a bad deal.
$20 more, you get 3 more gallons.
Why don't you suck it up?
I will. I have enough money for it.
Where's your wallet?
At home.
Oh, yeah, it's at home.
Yeah, because I forgot to grab it.
Funny you forgot your wallet. All right, which one you want to do then? You want to do...
Not the money. I have my money.
I'll buy it. You
Okay.
can pay me back.
Okay, we're going to get this one, that one, this one, that one.
Let's do this one right here.
Okay.
9-gallon wet dry, bud. All right, we got to get my kid's favorite stuff right here. He sees this and he about pukes because we have cleaned this chassis so many times. Yeah, he'll see that and be like, oh, seriously? But we got to get some of that, and that'll be the first start before we get after it, sandpaper. Hey, I got you a present. I got you a present.
Aw.
Oh, you don't like those?
No, I hate it. Number 1 centimeter.
Is that all we need from here?
It means labor.
It means labor. I think that's it for now. Let's get back and get sanding and get shop vacuuming. Dude, you can't take this guy anymore. It makes so much noise. Hey, I was talking to you. I was trying to say something.
No.
No?
No.
So what are you gonna name your shop vac?
Maurice.
Maurice?
Maurice.
Maurice. Fair enough. Not like Jonathan or something like that.
No.
So everything we have to name it, right? It doesn't matter if it's a tool, if it's a race car, if it's anything along those lines. It's gotta have a name. So we'll come up with a name tonight. I don't know about Maurice. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll definitely come up with something. You gonna open that thing up or what?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you.
So excited to open the shop vac. So we've been going over names. What did you say again?
Maurice.
Maurice?
Maurice.
I think that name sucks.
That's your opinion.
So, do you think it has everything we need to go to work?
Probably not.
You don't think so, huh?
I hope so. Oh, yes.
Oh, would you look at that? It comes with a handle. Do you have to build it?
Yeah. You
Oh
really
my.
think the shiny over shop vac gonna come in this tiny little box? Ooh, shiny. Oh, these are the wheels. The wheel covers.
Oh, wheel covers?
Yeah.
Shoot, dang.
Bougie.
That's a tiny little hose. How long do you think it's going to be, Tucker, until we kill it?
I guess about a couple nights.
We got a lot of Idaho to suck out of this thing.
Need an extension?
Yeah, we're going to need an extension. Faux show.
Here's the actual shop vac. Oh, this thing weighs.
All right, so pop the lid off that thing and see if there's a filter in it. You done with that box?
No. Don't.
All right, fine.
Don't touch this.
I think we should name it Steven. Oh, look.
It
Does have a filter.
Maurice.
Sylvester? Maurice? I don't know.
It's Maurice.
We're going to come up with something.
Maurice.
We'll get that thing built so we can get to work.
I'm doing that.
All right. Hurry up. What's taking you so long?
It's taking me so long to video.
This is the easy part. I just stand here and hold the camera, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get this thing built and get to work. All right, I'm not really sure where I left off on the last little video of this as far as making the next video. So what we want to do now is we're gonna get the radiator out. So we're gonna drain the coolant out. We got 3 bolts to pull out of the top up there. Super easy to do. We'll disconnect all the wiring and we'll get that out. We'll get half of the coolant tubes out. Get those pulled down to right in this area. I'm gonna try today to get the wheels on and get it rolled outside to do a bunch of washing. There's a lot of stuff you can't really do with a shop vac. We got to get in here, which I don't want to wash, but you can see in there, she's a beaut. All that beautiful wiring Matt did is covered in mud right now. So all that has to come out of there. So let's get started on pulling that radiator out. the song go? About to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. So I know that the winch that is on our crane is not strong enough to lift this, because I've tried lifting other things that are not as heavy and it wouldn't do it. So I just threw a little snatch block on there really quick, and it only has to go up high enough to get the shocks off. But I haven't tested it yet, because if it fails, I want to capture it on video, because that'd be awesome. I'm hoping that it works. I'm betting it won't work, but let's give it a shot. And if I can't get the shocks off today, that's no big deal. We can get the cherry picker in here and do it later. But I would like to get the shocks off. It makes it easier to get the coolant hoses and stuff out of the way. So we'll see what happens. If it doesn't fall, we're good. Shit, can't get around. This one's a little trickier to get out because the reservoir has to sneak behind the coolant tubes, and normally it takes 2 people, but just me. Oh, you guys are kidding me. Woo, the old change truck's listing over a little bit. Upgrade that though, and I gotta put really good outriggers on the crane. Bump in the rear. Now it'll be easier to get the radiator out, some other stuff. You guys can check this out on the exhaust. Everything's about clearance. This side's got a mile because after I realized the other side was so close, I did this side different. But luckily we're changing the mount, so we'll swap that out and give ourselves a little more clearance. Just kidding, you actually have to bolt it up. See, they're the same. All right, let's get that radiator out. Get the garden hose out and see if we can't wash ourselves back a race car again. All right, we got all the coolant drained. Now we're gonna get the radiator out. Hopefully. It's kind of fun after you've built this stuff. I've never taken it this far apart, so it's fun. Hopefully that's not certain, but I don't remember how we put that together either. All right, I gotta go. Actually, can you? No, I'll go get it. Hold on. Bust my ass coming in and out of here. I'm gonna trust the T-handles. Oh yeah, that was not sorted. See, it's been so long since we put it together, I can't even remember how we did it.
We're gonna pull the...
Just pull the wiring harness out of the way.
Pull the wiring harness out of the way, and then pull the brackets up there, right?
Yep, those 3 bolts, and then it comes out.
And that's out?
If I remember right, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's very simple. Antifreeze is all drained out?
Yep.
Cool.
You gotta put this bolt back in. That's why I remember now.
Oh, because it holds the actual fan on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which we need to pull the shroud and all that later to get in there and get it really, really clean.
Can we wash it out?
The fans don't need to be washed.
Like the radiator itself?
Absolutely, yes. It needs to be...
Get all the dirt and grime out of there.
Yeah, it needs to be really, really, really cleaned.
Mm-hmm. Cleaner the radiator, the faster it cools.
Unless it's a 305, you don't worry about it?
No. 305's
Oh, do you even need a radiator with a 305?
No, you don't.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we've proven that. You've proven that point.
Just run it.
Right.
The old Dan Raymond.
Screams.
The old Dan Raymond special. Yep. Raymond Motorsports. Okay, so the harness unplugs back there. All right, I'll climb in there and get that. Excuse me. Let's see if I can see. Dude, it is muggy right now.
Hot?
It's just muggy.
It's really humid.
Yeah.
And then once you get that all the way out.
Oh, God.
No, I got voice crack.
It's all good.
Oh, you already have the impact. Okay. So you pull those brackets out.
Bolts out, not the brackets.
Or not the brackets, sorry. The bolts out, and then it just pulls it out.
Yeah, which is going to be kind of tricky to do holding it because this thing is heavy. Leave the bolt in?
Yeah, I just grabbed the nut. Here, I'll take the nuts. Where's the washer? I did drop a nut, so we're going to have to find that.
That doesn't matter, dude. They're all getting replaced.
Oh, okay.
I've been dropping them the whole time we've been working on it.
Oh. Okie dokie.
So I should be able to just hold it.
Oh, there it is. Wait.
It'll set down on the frame rails, and then I can kind of readjust. And
I was wondering how I didn't hear it hit the ground, because it never hit the ground. So you're going to pull everyone except the middle.
Yep.
And you might want to swing it out before you pull that.
That's all right. Oh. Okay. All right, I'll grab the bolts. Bolt down.
Bolt down. Battery's draining on this pretty fast.
On the GoPro?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It was at 46 and now it's at 39. And it's been videoing for 5 minutes.
I've been videoing for a lot longer than 5 minutes now.
Here, so did you make this radiator too?
I did build this radiator.
Besides the fans.
Fans are the brushless spalls. And they are awesome.
Well, there's some dirt and stuff in here.
Yeah, that needs to be cleaned, I'd say.
Yeah, I just see all this.
Very nasty.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bunch of dirt right there.
Yeah, we've already hosed it once too.
Oh my god. Dirty
Rusty water, yeah.
Rusty water, yeah.
Iron block.
Cool.
What a wet, nasty day. And it's humid. Man, when the big like atmospheric river thing comes in and the temperature goes up, it's crazy. It turns the shop floor into a mess. Everything gets wet. But it was a good day to get stuff cleaned up. So as you can see earlier on in this vid, we got the shocks out, we got the radiator out. We pulled some coolant hoses out and did a bunch more washing. Now it's back inside to dry again. So we need to pull the front floors out next. We'll get those on both sides. We'll get those popped out. We got to pull the belly pan both sides off, get those out of the way. Roll it outside, wash it again, Then the next thing we will do is go into the dash area in there and start getting all that cleaned out. That is going to take a little bit of time because I don't want to spray it out. I'm going to go in there kind of with a shop vac and a little bit of air, try to methodically get it cleaned out the best we can. It's all boned down in the back here. So we'll tuck all the wiring up here, you know, when we start sanding and fuel lines. The fuel lines that are currently in it are coming out. I want to completely replace those. We're going to do all AN from the injection all the way back to the tank. It's something that we really wanted to do from the beginning and just never did. And there's certain ways I want to route them. But we're going to push pretty hard to get this out of our shop and get it all freshened up because we do have another project we want to start on pretty soon. There's a drag and drive event coming up Memorial Day weekend, and we want to run our Chevelle in that event. So there'll be some videos of that too. That's a 560-inch big block Chevy with a Jericho 4-speed. It's a bracket car that we've raced for since I was 18. Just haven't ran it with this combination. So we'll hook up the turn signals, hook up the brake lights, throw an alternator on it, maybe go beat it on the street a little bit, make sure that it does okay. So we'll make video of all that as well. But we need to really push on getting the 1311 finished so we can get started on that one. So I don't know. I mean, like I said in every other video, I'm not a professional at this. I just really know how to do it wrong, and it ends up costing 4 times more than it should, and it takes twice as much time, but it's always fun.